Welcome everyone, my name is Phantom. So, what would happen if TranZit came to Black Ops 3 as some sort of DLC 5, some sort of variety pack, remake pack, whatever? What happens if that happened? Well, first of all, people wouldn't care. You know, everyone knows TranZit is a bad map. So, why would they be interested if it did come back? So say they release a pack and it has like Moon remake, Nuketown remake, TranZit and, I don't know, Buried remake, and it's some sort of mini pack that you could buy for Black Ops 3. I mean, people would play the maps, but why would they play TranZit? So, TranZit, if it was remastered, I'm not saying it is going to be, but if it was, changes would have to be made, some big changes to make people actually interested, make people actually want to play. So that's what this video is. So if you do enjoy, remember to leave a like and also comment down below if you ever played TranZit, maybe you didn't. And even if you did, tell me if you like it, because I mean there are people out there that do like it, and if you don't like it, tell me why. Okay, so let's get into this. What would TranZit have to change? So, this is TranZit without any fog. Look at the hills in the background, look at the trees, it just looks terrible. It looks like it's on a PlayStation 1 or maybe even a DS. So, why is that? It's because TranZit is the biggest map, it's huge, right? But it was on the older consoles which couldn't handle something that big, so they had to make it look absolutely terrible in order for the consoles to actually run it. And then, to hide the terrible terrain, I guess, outside of the playable areas, they hid it with fog. I mean, and now it's a meme. Now fog is a meme. Like, seriously? So, if it came to the PS4, PC, and Xbox One, it could handle TranZit. Those consoles could handle TranZit, which means the outside of the map wouldn't have to look so terrible, and maybe they could reduce the fog a bit. I mean, that's not the only reason. TranZit's supposed to be a post-apocalyptic world-ending map, so the fog in a way fits, doesn't it? Because the missiles from Moon hit the Earth, so that's one of the things that happens. So it's not too bad. Just make it so the fog isn't as... so it isn't too foggy. So another thing that is on TranZit, but for a reason, but is annoying, is the fire, is the lava. I mean, I'm playing on Town here, not TranZit, okay? Don't make that mistake. This gameplay is Town. Town is a great map. I mean, if I was playing 2-player, Tombstone would have been right there. So as you can see, there's the fire, there's the lava around, which one makes fiery zombies which explode, which kill you, so that's fantastic. And as time goes on, the fire and the lava pits get bigger and bigger, so you can catch on fire, which makes you weaker, and it's just annoying, right? So, if they remade or remastered TranZit, it would have to... they'd have to change the fire, change the lava, so make it so that it's there, just make it not as annoying and not as in the way, like, make it so there's less lava around. So, just saying that, it came to my mind, this video could be about DLC 5 for Black Ops 3, but it could also be about a Black Ops 2 remastered, like the actual game itself remastered, like what Modern Warfare was. So yeah, make it so that there's less fire and lava around the map, and that would make it a bit more fun. So another thing is Pack-a-Punch, right? Pack-a-Punch is an awesome thing in zombies that you want to use every game because, well, it's just cool, right? So, Pack-a-Punch is supposed to be a reward. You have to do something to unlock it, like rituals, turning on certain generators. But TranZit, so if you don't know, I'm not even going to tell you how to Pack-a-Punch in TranZit because it's just awkward. It's just annoying. I don't even know how to do it 100%. It just doesn't work. You do what you're supposed to do and it just doesn't work. Not all the time. So, they'd have to change how to Pack-a-Punch if it was remade, remastered, whatever. Maybe just go to each section like the diner, the power place, town and farm and just turn on a power switch and then you can go to Pack-a-Punch. Make it that easy instead of what it was last time. Just do it, please. So the bus, the movement system on TranZit, you can get around certain areas using a bus, and if you don't, you have to run through the dark areas where those denizens come at you. Jesus Christ, those denizens, they can be left out as well, to be honest. So, if you didn't know, there was going to be a system where you could pay points and you could choose which section of the map the bus would take you to. However, when they were making Black Ops 2, they just didn't have enough time to fully put that in the game. So they could do that, right? That'd make it so much better. So from spawn, you could go to the power station to turn on power, and you could just do that straight away by spending some points, rather than waiting like 20 minutes for the crappy bus to take you there. Yeah, that's good, that's amazing. So if you have any changes that you would make, leave it down in the comments below. So just looking at this video, looking what I've said, what I've done, TranZit might be a meme. It's a meme to hate it, it's a meme to say it's the worst thing ever, and to be honest, yeah, it is an awkward map. It has awkward features, awkward things that the zombies team chose to do to make it a weird map. However, if I was to change it, change things within it, to make it a good map that I would have fun playing, I really wouldn't change that much. I'm not trying to say TranZit's a good map, I don't really think it is. However, it is fun to play, and these changes would honestly make it in the top 10 maps ever. So yeah, TranZit's bad, but to make it good you wouldn't even have to change that much, if we're being honest. If we're not being blind bandwagon haters, you wouldn't have to change that much to make it a pretty good damn map. You know, with gobblegums and new perks like Widow's Wine, PhD, so that like the fire didn't hurt you or something. I mean, that would be pretty awesome, right? So tell me what you think of the video down below, and I'll see you next time. TranZit Remastered, yeah, thumbs up, nice meme.